Hello and welcome. I'm Kyle Markwalter for Film Bite, and welcome to another Film Bite review. For this episode, I'm reviewing Delbert Mann's 1955 Marty. Delbert Mann directed what became a 1955 international hit with Marty. Marty won 4 Academy Awards for Best Picture, Best Director for Mann, Best Actor for Ernest Borgnine, and Best Adapted Screenplay for Paddy Chayefsky. It also would go on to win the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival. This made Marty only the second film to win top prizes at both the Academy Awards and the Cannes Film Festival. The only other film to do that was 1945's The Lost Weekend. The story of Marty follows a New York butcher who is one of many siblings in an Italian family and the only one of whom not to be married. And it causes a lot of friction within the family. His mom's always asking him when he's going to get married. His friends are always encouraging him to go out and find a girl. And over the course of the film, we follow Marty in a sort of 24-hour period as he goes out and finds a woman who is in a similar sort of relationship period as he is. They find a way to sort of hit it off and develop a blossoming relationship. It is a wonderfully complex and often naturalistically written screenplay, one that actually feels like 15 years ahead of its time, with overlapping dialogue and thematic threads that aren't really totally tied up. His mother, she sees Marty's new relationship start, gets worried because the girl he's interested in is a college-educated woman who doesn't have quite the same beliefs about keeping a mother at home with a married couple. Yet we don't see all of the relationship difficulties and struggles that the film brings up, find little tied-up ends, and that leaves it with this kind of nice, unresolved conclusion when Marty's relationship is beginning, but we don't have all the answers about where it's all going to go. The performance that Ernest Borgnine brings to the lead character Marty is incredible. He leads into this really nuanced, difficult, dramatic role brilliantly. Marty is overweight, he's not particularly good looking, and Ernest Borgnine brings this realism and this believability to this man who is unsure about his love prospects because he's always been the guy who his friends struggled to find a date for. And it's really refreshing, especially in 1955, to see an actor like Ernest Borgnine play a guy who's not supposed to be particularly good looking. Borgnine is not your stereotypically attractive man, and the woman he plays against is not your stereotypically attractive woman. And it works really well because it's believable that these two people would feel this way about themselves, and that their self-esteem would be where it is about their own abilities in their love lives. The directing by Mann is also really rather wonderful. The directing of the actors and the camera are both great. The camera is very non-intrusive and hard to notice the directing, which fits in with the sort of end of the classical Hollywood period, but it's subtle and really sharp in a lot of ways. Mann lets the camera roll for Borgnine in some of his scenes in a way that allows you to really see his acting chops come to the surface. There's these really great long takes that you only notice afterwards, where all shot without any cuts. And it really supports the actors in what they're able to do. I highly recommend Marty. It is a film that addresses a lot of things that we don't see a lot in love stories. We usually focus on high schoolers or sort of like young adults. Marty is 34 and is struggling to find somebody in his life with all the pressures around him, and it's really refreshing and awesome to see Ernest Borgnine bring that sort of vitality to this role. It is a brilliant film, and I would give it 4 out of 5 bites for sure, and highly recommend seeing it multiple times to get all the little bits of nuance around relationships. Marty and his mother, Marty and his new lady friend, Marty and his cousin, Marty's cousin and his wife. It really is a complex look at the difficulties of relationship as these characters get older in their lives. Thank you for watching. Once again, I'm Kyle Markwalter for Film Bite. Remember, every movie I review is worth watching. Taste takes training. Train yours. Please subscribe to my channel and leave any comments below. Thank you for watching.